I'm Joshua Simmons. Welcome back to the second episode of the Beyond the Backyard podcast. I'm joined with Jaden Veracali and Lucas Pereira and Calder Troutman behind the camera.
So our first topic today, as everyone knows, Micah Parsons was traded to the Packers for Kenny Clark and 2 first-round picks. And I was just wondering how everyone else felt about that trade.
Would you like to go first?
Yes, I would. Thank you, sir. I think it was, no matter what, the Packers won because they got Micah Parsons. But I think the Cowboys did get, the best they could get for Micah Parsons. Do you understand? They got good D linemen, and they got 2 first-round picks that could turn into good players. So
yeah, I agree with that because he wanted to leave. When a player wants to leave, you usually don't get too much value for him. But they got decent. It's obviously Micah Parsons, but they got decent enough value.
They got good value.
Yeah,
I think they definitely did good. That was a good trade. Calder, what do you think about the trade?
I think Green Bay didn't really I feel like they went from a 9-8 team or a 10-7 team to a 11-5 or 11-6 team. It's not a huge. It's a crazy addition, but it's not game changing. They're gonna go and win the Super Bowl now. But
yeah,
I still feel
I don't agree with that.
Okay.
Oh well, I definitely I don't think the Packers
It's
are
mixed
that good
opinions.
of a football team. I think I remember the same thing happened the last offseason where everyone was saying Green Bay was gonna be a Super Bowl contender.
Nobody said that.
Yes, they did. I swear, people said that.
Well, Jordan Love.
People were saying that. Okay. So, but you think they're a Super Bowl contender?
They are.
So Jordan Love sucked. Their quarterback sucked, but they're a Super Bowl contender.
He's gonna step it up.
Oh, so then he doesn't suck.
Not anymore.
Okay. Well, I still think the Packers aren't going to be that good.
Okay.
I think the Cowboys are still going to be a very good team.
17 enough.
I think they're going to be a 15-2 team.
Well, we'll get to that during the predictions.
Yeah. You have any more thoughts?
I mean, honestly, it was probably fair for both teams. I mean, Micah is dealing with a little injury right now, but
He is.
yeah, it's minor, but
He'll be fine.
he'll be
back.
good
Right.
at home. And I
Okay.
do think the Packers defense will get tremendously better with the addition.
So next, last night we all on the SMS party we put our predictions in for the season, and I'll go over Jaden's first. So the big takeaways from Jaden's is he has the Buccaneers going 15-2. He has 3 teams in the NFC going above 12-5. His top 3 teams are the Chiefs, the Eagles, and the Buccaneers, and he has the Vikings winning the North. Now, for his playoff predictions, I'm gonna find it. Wait. Okay. So, for Josh's playoff predictions, sorry. For Jaden's, he has first round Ravens, Bills, Broncos, all coming out of the AFC, and in the NFC, he has the Eagles, Lions, and Rams. For the AFC divisional, you have Chiefs and Baltimore in the conference championship, and for the NFC, Detroit and Philadelphia. And for the Super Bowl, you have Chiefs, Lions, and you have Lions winning it all. Do you stand by this take?
I do stand by the playoff takes, but some of the regular season ones didn't. I mean, I kind of do disagree on most of them. I do think the Bucs will be a very, very good team,
But not 15-2.
15-2 good?
I think a 12-win team, 13-12. I mean, just because their schedule is pretty easy, and I think they have a lot of talent around there.
Fair. Okay, next we will do Josh's predictions. Okay. So big takeaways from Josh. He has the Cowboys being the first team since 2007 to go undefeated in the regular season.
That is crazy.
Do you stand by the take?
17-0.
I'm not gonna push you out and say I don't stand by this fully. I'd say the Cowboys should win every single game on their schedule.
Okay.
I think
Obviously
how football works.
Yep.
They probably won't.
Mhm.
But I still see them going 15-2. I see them definitely winning their division.
Yep.
I stand by. I see them sweeping the Eagles. I see them sweeping all of their conference rivals.
Fair.
Everyone they play, I see them beating, but
Okay.
they might not.
And then you also have the Falcons going 12-5. You stand by that?
Yeah, I think when we went game by game, I just feel like
Okay.
that's how many games they should have won.
Some noticeable teams you had very low. You had the Jaguars going 1-16, and the Dolphins going 3-14.
The Jaguars,
They
like
suck.
front office, might be my least favorite.
But
front
Miami?
office. I'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
We're talking about Jaguars right now
Fuck you, but
because someone told us to talk more about the Jaguars
Yeah.
in the comments. The Jaguars, like front offices, might be my least favorite front office because Trevor Lawrence should not still be the starting quarterback on that
that's
team.
fair, but they did pay him so much money.
I know, but it's just like
It's like a Daniel Jones situation.
if he was at least like I feel like Kyler Murray, like some people might say is in that space a little bit, but Kyler Murray is not that bad. Like
Yeah.
Kyler Murray still could, if you built around him like a super team, I feel like he could be like a Super Bowl contender
Yeah.
quarterback.
But
Trevor Lawrence is
yeah.
bad at football.
Yeah.
He should not be a starting quarterback. And that the rest of that offense has like so much potential. They have now that they have Travis Hunter, Bryce Thomas Jr., Travis Etienne. Who's their tight end? Their tight end's pretty good.
I don't know.
They have a pretty
Evan
good tight
Ingram
end.
left.
Oh, I didn't know they were.
Brenton Strange.
That one, yes.
He's not good.
I like
No,
that
he's
one.
not very good.
I like
That team
him.
does have a lot of potential.
But
though.
they have a lot of weapons. That's
yeah,
that's
the
a really good
quarterback
team.
needs to be
But
fixed.
Trevor Lawrence should be gone.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, what about the Dolphins?
The Dolphins, what did I have them going?
3-14. I don't understand how.
There's not a good team, and there's worse than every other team in the AFC East.
All right. And then your playoff predictions. You have Ravens, Bills, and Steelers winning the first round for the AFC. NFC, Falcons, Lions, Eagles. And then you had Cowboys and the Chiefs having a bye. Second round, you have Chiefs and Bills. And then Cowboys and Falcons. And then the NFC Conference Championship is Cowboys and Falcons.
Okay, do you want me to talk about that? Or, like,
Explain how this happened. It's ridiculous.
can you run back like the what teams they played? And stuff?
Falcons beat Bucks in the first round, and then Falcons beat Lions in the second round, and Cowboys
Okay.
beat Eagles. They had a first round bye.
Falcons beating Bucks. I see that happening. Falcons beating Lions. I feel like it's just like you're thinking about like they start.
How would Michael Penix Jr. beat Detroit?
I think it's an upset, but I think he can do it.
You think it's gonna be like a Jay Daniels situation?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think Michael Penix I think he's gonna have a breakout year. I think he's gonna be very good.
Yeah. The AFC, that seems normal to me. You have Bills beating Chiefs, and then your Super Bowl is Bills Falcons.
Yeah.
And you had the Bills winning. What do you think the score would be of that game?
Bills Falcons. I'm thinking like 24-17.
I think you guys win by like 40, but that's just my opinion.
I think the Falcons are gonna be really good. I don't think they can win it all because I think Mike Penix. I think he's just too young.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna pull like first year starting, winning it all. I think maybe even like I feel like being the Cowboys also is like crazy, but I just felt like it's the Cowboys. Like I don't believe. Because of their franchise track record, if they went 17-0 in the regular season,
Yeah.
I feel like they'd find a way to lose in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So that's just how I felt. But I think, but that Cowboys team could. The Cowboys could win it all. Definitely, they're in my top. They're in my top 3 for winning it all.
Do you have the Cowboys in the Super Bowl?
No, he's Falcons.
Falcons? Wow.
win.
And who do you have winning?
I have
Yeah,
the
the
Bills.
Bills.
Wow.
Next, I will do my list. My hot takes, some would say. I have Seahawks winning the West. 10-7. I have the Panthers winning the South. And I have no NFC South teams going positive records. The Panthers win at 8-9.
See, I think that's weird because I feel like both of us had that all had. at
I
least
have
3 of those
I have
teams being
Falcons going 7-10.
How are the Bucks not winning that division?
I have Bucks 8-9.
No
Wow.
way.
And they lose the division tie to the Panthers. And then, so for my playoffs, my AFC is just normal. There's no really hot takes. Besides, I have Dolphins 9-8. I think they'll be
good.
there.
That's not really a hot take.
Yeah.
I'd say.
My number 1 seed for each conference is Bengals and Lions. And then I gotta find my playoffs.
How'd you have the Cowboys going?
Oh yeah, look. I had the Cowboys going 9-8.
Can I just take a second to talk about the Cowboys so I can defend myself
Yes.
a little bit
Uh-huh.
here? It's like my point.
Yeah.
I feel like number 1, I feel like Dak Prescott. People say he's way worse than he is just
Fair,
because
he
he's
does
had a
get
few
hate.
injured years. He still was an MVP candidate like 2 years ago. He's a really good quarterback. I think they have 2 wide receiver, 1 level wide receivers. CeeDee Lamb is like S tier. Like I think he has Hall of Fame potential.
Not Pickens.
And Pickens, I think, is a 1,000-yard receiver. He's a wide receiver 1. He is a wide receiver 1 in the NFL. Yes, he is.
Absolutely not.
And also, they have a lot of people are forgetting about this. I think they have the best cornerback duo in the NFL.
Hell no.
But people have forgot about this due to injury. I think Trayvon Diggs and Deron. Oh my God, I could talk for hours about how good Deron Bland is at football. Deron Bland should have won DPOY. I'm sad that he was like injured most last year. Deron Bland had one of the greatest cornerback seasons of all time. It was insane. I think that's just an insane team.
Still not one of the best corners in the league.
I just don't agree with your take.
You're only saying that because he was hurt last year.
All right. Let me do my playoff.
Last time he had a full season, he was
Who's
best
better,
corner
him
in
or
the league.
Pat Surtain?
Are we judging off his healthy season?
Yeah.
No, we're judging off as a player in general.
Well, I'm saying you're gonna say Pat
Off
Surtain
of that one season,
because he didn't play last season.
But Pat Surtain just won DPOY.
Okay. I'd say Deron Bland's season, where he should have won DPOY, is better than Pat Surtain's season where he won DPOY.
Yeah, but Pat Surtain's more of a shutdown corner than him.
That's such a he is. He's a really good player. He's not so much of a shutdown corner better than Deron Bland. It's just not true.
He's a better shutdown corner than him.
I'll give him that. Not by a lot. I say Deron Bland is an insane ball hawk.
Yeah, but
Like the greatest of all time.
ball hawk and ball hawk and strapping.
He had
like,
more
someone
touchdowns
up.
than most wide receivers in the NFL.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm saying like shutdown, not just interceptions. I'm saying just
he
that-
can do that too.
No,
Yeah, but
I mean,
he
let up
never-
a lot of yards.
He did let up a
DK
lot of yards.
Metcalf fucking lit him up.
Yeah.
200 yards on his head.
And who had an interception that game?
It doesn't
That
matter.
was
You
on
can't.
Tyler Lockett. It's not a big
If
deal.
you get 200
Tyler Lockett was
yards,
good that season.
Pat
No, he wasn't.
Surtain's
He was
never
alright.
had 200 yards on him before.
Huh?
Pat Surtain's never had 200 yards on him before.
I think he's an elite corner.
Yeah,
I think
he's
he's
the best corner in the world.
I'll say that for now because Deron Bland was hurt last
He's not
season.
the best in the world, but he's up there.
Who's the best in the world?
Jalen Ramsey.
No way.
This might be one of my least favorite takes from me because I
No.
just don't understand how
Jalen Ramsey always
in
number one.
2025 Jalen Ramsey is the
Pat
best cornerback in the
Surtain
league.
is the best corner in the league.
Okay,
and I
back
don't think
to
he's very
All right, Lucas, let's hear your
All right.
playoffs.
In the first round of the AFC, I have Chiefs, Bills, Ravens. NFC, I have Eagles, Commanders, Packers. I have my team losing the first round.
Seahawks.
Yep. My 2 1 seeds were Lions and Bengals, so they have a bye. Bengals beat the Ravens. Bills beat Chiefs. Commanders beat Lions and Packers beat Eagles. And then in the championships, I have Bengals, Bills. I have Bengals winning in a shootout. And then Packers, Commanders. I feel that would be like a more slow defensive game, but Packers come out with the W, like 24-21. And then in the Super Bowl, Packers, Bengals. I think that Packers will win, and Jordan Love has like Super Bowl MVP performance, and he goes nuclear. And yeah, I think Packers win Super Bowl.
All right.
And Micah Parsons.
You stand by that?
I stand by that. Packers will win the Super Bowl. They're not gonna.
Would you make a $10 bet on it?
You know me. I bet only when I'm at least 70% sure I'm right, and I'm not 70% sure about this. I think it could go either way, Bengals or Packers.
So like 50-50?
Yeah, I think Seahawks will win it all too, but it's not likely, and it's hard to explain.
You just don't lie.
No,
Why are you lying?
No, I explained this to you guys. I think Seahawks have a very potential to be a very bad team, but also the potential to be really good. Like they could either go 13-4.
You guys are not winning the Super Bowl.
I think we could.
No way.
This is insane.
In the NFC, we're good enough to beat any team in the NFC.
The
Seahawks
Cowboys.
are better than the Cowboys.
We are.
You're better than the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think so.
Bro.
Wait, so what was the Cowboys' record last year?
Uh,
Go-
They had a
they
bunch of
I think it was
injuries.
8 and 9.
They didn't have a winning record, right?
Trayvon,
didn't.
the main X factors on this team that I'm saying is why they can be this good were all injured. Dak was injured. Trayvon was injured. Deron Bland was injured. They did not have George Pickens on the team yet.
But think about it. When they
Yes, but George Pickens is not making that.
Well,
big
no,
of a
pause.
difference.
When they had all those guys, they didn't do anything anyway.
Yeah,
They got first rounded.
Well, now they have George Pickens.
George
And
Pickens
it's different.
is not shit.
And these players have gotten better. And they were a contender. They got first. Yes, they got first
Hey,
rounded. But
But
getting
talk about
upset in the
betting.
first round.
I'd
doesn't
put
mean
$1
they
million bucks. They don't make the playoffs.
Who?
I put $50 on our Cowboys to make
No,
playoffs.
the Cowboys are a regular season team. Like
Right.
they go 12 and
George
5,
Pickens isn't
and then
winning
Listen,
them
listen
7
to-
extra
I don't
games.
think you
Losing the
understand
division.
how much of a difference and like how much more open it helps an NFL team when you have 2 wide receiver 1 caliber wide receivers.
He's not a wide receiver 1.
I agree with that. He's not that good.
He's really
Because
mid.
you can't double both of them.
Yeah, you're not
You
gonna double
don't need
pick
a double picking.
You got a double
He's
TD.
he's the best contested catcher in the
DK
NFL.
Metcalf.
I have
No
DK
way.
over him.
Everybody has
And T.
DK. DK, T. Higgins, AJ Brown, Devontae Adams, Justin
I'd
Jefferson.
take George
Wait,
Pickens.
Devontae
No.
who?
Purely
Adams?
off
Yeah.
contested catches, I take George Pickens over any of them.
Okay.
Saying George Pickens is not a wide, maybe that whatever. If you disagree with it, is whatever. But saying George Pickens is not a wide receiver 1 level wide receiver is just disrespectful.
think
He's
he
only
is.
wide receiver. He might not be wide receiver on any team in the
Yeah,
NFL.
No,
Without-
what
Except
team?
for literally.
Actually, no, not the Steelers anymore.
Yeah.
DK's there.
What?
Maybe
I'd take Pickens over.
No.
DK.
Wait, what wide receiver 1 is he a team on? Like,
He's
if,
not a wide receiver 1 right
He's a
now.
wide receiver 1 on the
He
Bills.
was on the Steelers.
He'd be a wide receiver 1 on the Patriots.
Yeah.
Not Dolphins. He'd be a wide receiver. Actually, not. Fuck with Garrett Wilson.
Garrett
I'm not gonna
Wilson's
say
better
that.
than
Garrett
George
Wilson's
Pickens.
there. He'd be a.
it's not a lot of teams, but
Well, I'm going. Okay, he's a wide receiver 1 caliber wide receiver.
No.
He'd be a wide receiver 1 on the Commanders.
Actually,
Terry McLaurin.
hold on, no, wide receivers. Should
I
we
don't
do the
know.
wide receiver list?
are you? No
I'd
way.
Oh yeah, pull up the wide receiver list.
Alright. Okay, so last night we also did a tier list on top wide receivers. And so we have S, A, B, C, and D. And we'll start off with S tier. So, for S tier, number 1 in the league, Justin Jefferson's the best receiver in the league. That's not arguable.
Wait, is this?
I'm gonna just interject whenever I disagree. For anything. Like both of us.
Okay.
Wait, is this?
Dana can't
Is it one big list or does everybody?
One big list.
All right.
We all talked about it, and like,
Yeah, but some of this stuff.
if
I
he
do not
said
agree.
A and I said B and he said C, we put him in B.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 1 receiver, we all agree Justin Jefferson's the best. Number 2, we all agree Jamar is second. 3, I'm pretty sure we all agree CeeDee Lamb's 3.
Yes.
4, they both said Amon-Ra was 4. I don't agree with that at all. I think Brian Thomas Jr. is the 4th best receiver in football.
Is
right
this?
Why?
Is
Alright, so CeeDee Lamb, we all agree with number 3. Amon-Ra, they both agree with number 4. I think Brian Thomas Jr. is number 4. And you're going to say why? I have my reasons ready.
Okay.
Coming out of the gate, best rookie receiver.
I agree.
And I think that he was top 5 in receiving yards with a terrible quarterback. Even when Trevor Lawrence was injured, he did amazing.
No. Yeah, I agree.
And I feel like Trevor Lawrence is coming back. He sucks, but he's better than what he had last year.
I get that. I don't agree with.
He's better than the replacement.
No, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking anything away from.
No,
Brian
Trevor Lawrence
Thomas
is
Jr.
bad.
here.
But
But I think I'm not gonna. I'm not
Do you
gonna
think
uplift
Mac
Trevor Lawrence.
Jones is better than Trevor Lawrence?
I think it's a slim difference.
Alright,
Wow.
whatever. But I think that Brian Thomas Jr. is only going to get better. And I also think
I
that
agree.
Malik Neighbors is better than Amon St. Brown. But
I do not agree with that. See, I agree with every single thing you said about Brian Thomas Jr., but I just think Amon-Ra St. Brown's better.
and Amon-Ra is not only worse, but I also think that offense is so they have everybody.
Yeah, that's a great team. I say
So he's not gonna
I say that's
perform.
the second best on paper roster.
I think that's the
first?
best
The
offensive.
Eagles.
I think that's the best offensive roster. But okay,
I'd
So-
rather-
in A
I'm
tier, now we're in A tier. We just Amon-Ra was the last one in S tier. A tier, we start off with Brian Thomas Jr., the best in A tier, so the 5th best receiver in the league. Then Malik Neighbors, AJ Brown, Nico Collins.
I agree with AJ Brown being that low.
That's him.
Is he A or B?
He's A. He's our 7th best receiver in the NFL.
I think he should be above
Nico-
the 2 rookies.
I don't know.
No way.
Nico Collins is the 8th best receiver. Tyreek Hill is 9, and then Mike Evans is 10. Those are all in A. Anybody disagree with that?
Yeah, I think Puka should be there.
I think
absolutely.
Tyreek should be above AJ Brown. I think Tyreek is still the 7th best receiver in
if
football
I was
even
to-
after that year.
I don't like hate this list. It's fine, but if I was to move, I think I'd move Tyreek down.
Down?
Yeah, I think I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's like that elite.
So
Puka should be an A.
no, we have 2 more in A, and then we go down to B. We finished the top 10. So last 2 in A are JSN and Lab McConkey.
Puka's better than both of them.
What is with you and Puka?
He's
Nakua?
ass.
Puka's ass?
I'm a.
Puka's
oh
the
my
start
God.
of B tier. I would personally have Puka bottom of B tier.
See, I actually love this take from you because
Thank you.
I'm a big Puka Nacua not hater,
Not a hater, but he's
but
just
like
not that good.
just like I don't see the specialness.
I mean, it might be because I'm a Seahawks fan, but
Wait,
like,
who else is above him in B tier?
he's number 1 in B tier.
But you would have him at the bottom?
No, but
Well, he would like
you
choose
put
that.
him in A. Me and Josh put him in B, so I had to put him top at
Yeah, but
B.
you said you'd have him in bottom of B.
Yeah.
So who is better than
He
him?
would be right behind like DK Metcalf. I think DK Metcalf, Drake London, Terry McLaurin, Devontae Adams, DJ Moore, and Garrett Wilson are all better than him.
Are you serious?
I think all of
Yeah.
those people besides DK Metcalf is better.
Fair enough.
You
DK
think,
Metcalf's my favorite player. So
you think DK is better than Puka?
yes, I do.
You think who was the other ones?
Terry,
you
Garrett
think-
Wilson.
No.
Drake
way.
London, Devontae
You think
Adams.
Puka's better than Terry or Garrett Wilson?
Yes.
Then what are we talking about?
Have you seen the way Puka produces?
I watch all Rams games.
He's
sucks.
a guy.
doesn't
He's a
suck.
guy.
He gets fed
He's
targets.
a jag.
He plays the slot. He
He's
gets
a
fed
what?
He's a
targets.
jack. He's just a guy.
Yeah.
He's a
Imagine-
wide
Imagine
receiver one, I
imagine a
guess.
mid receiver got fed targets. That's Puka Nacua.
He's a great receiver.
No, he gets fed. He gets so many targets, and he always is open. He doesn't. It's not like he's special.
Puka Nacua is like those those wide receiver twos that get 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
He's that if they were the wide receiver one.
Yeah, I know.
Like, do you understand what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Scratch that. Puka Nacua, top of B tier. Then we have Garrett Wilson, DJ Moore, Devontae Adams, Terry McLaurin, Drake London. Okay. DK.
No, that's so stupid.
I feel. I don't.
Wait, can you pause? My phone's ringing.
Okay. I gotta take my one real quick. Now, okay. Jaden doesn't think Drake London's that low. In my opinion, I think that Falcons offense sucked so bad, and Drake London was like the only good receiver on that offense. And I feel like, as he said with Puka, Drake London's a wide receiver too that got put in a wide receiver one spot and and excelled in his spot. Because anybody is gonna be good if you're getting fed targets.
Who is above him?
Drake London is below Terry McLaurin, Devontae Adams, DJ Moore, Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, I think
And
that-
those are-
He's better than like.
I think he's better than Puka. That's the only person I put.
I
above.
agree. I think he's better than Puka also.
No way.
But
He's most definitely better than McLaurin.
no.
Oh my!
I
Scary
don't-
Terry's so good at
I don't
football.
see anything special about Drake London at all, personally. I think that if you put him on a team like Seahawks, Bengals, Eagles, any team with like good receivers, he's not gonna do anything. He'll be okay.
No, I think I see some. I think I definitely see something special about him. I don't think he's like gonna ever be like that, like elite level wide receiver or anything. But I definitely, I wouldn't agree that he's like in the same like Puka thing. Like, I think he's above Puka. Like, I think there's when you watch like true wide receiver ones, like there's just like something about their game.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be different that you just notice that like X factor. Like, there's something that separates them. Truly, I feel like he definitely has that, especially when it comes to like high pointing the ball. You know,
Wait, how is
contested
Puka?
catches.
How is Puka not good?
There's
Or,
nothing
no,
special.
not good. But like, well, you guys think he's good? No.
He's like above average.
Yeah, I think he's a.
He
I think
performed with Cooper Kupp on his team.
What does that
Yeah.
matter?
Cooper Kupp wasn't-
it's
Cooper Kupp
easier.
kept on being
It's
injured.
easier to perform with Cooper Kupp.
No, because he.
who's the star DB on?
What do you
Cooper
mean?
Kupp.
Yes.
The best quarterback
Who are
would
they
always
double
be on
teaming?
Kupp,
Well,
and he would get targets.
now that he doesn't, I mean, he has Devontae now, but he's still gonna have like a pretty damn good season.
Yeah, because Devontae is his distraction. They have Kupp in the slot. They had Kupp in the slot. Stealing.
Puka's the wide receiver one though,
Yeah.
so he's getting guarded by the best
no,
guy.
I don't-
No, the
I
best
don't think
guy
the
always
best.
guards the receiver too. That's how it goes. Best guy guards receiver too. Usually.
I think no.
Unless it's pass or tan.
Usually they split sides. Usually like they stay on one side.
I think Puka's a pretty damn good receiver.
I think there's nothing special
don't.
about him.
Okay, after Drake London, we got DK Metcalf, Devontae Smith, Chris Godwin, Cooper Kupp. Fucking gotta click that out. Okay. Then Rashee Rice. This is one of the people I think will be in A tier this year. Who will be put in B because he didn't do much last year. Is Marvin Harrison. I think he'll have a big step up here.
That's not crazy.
Cortland Sutton, Jordan Addison, Calvin Ridley, George Pickens, T. Higgins, Brandon Ayuk.
Can I ask a question?
What?
Real quick. What I was very confused about yesterday when we were doing this is, what do you guys see in Calvin Ridley that I don't see at all? Because I'd say he's, in my opinion, like a low C tier receiver, and I don't understand why he's this high.
Okay, I'll explain to you. So, Calvin Ridley, 2 years ago, was a top 10 receiver on the Falcons. He was really good. Then he had an injury. He fell
Okay.
off, and now he's back at full health. That's really what it is. He was a top 10 receiver. I don't think you know that because you didn't watch football all the time. but he was a top 10 receiver at one point.
I knew he played on the Falcons. I didn't know how good.
Yeah, no, he was like top 10. He maybe top 5 that year if you ask.
Did he? What? How good did he do last year?
Last year he was injured.
So I don't know how we're putting him this high.
'Cause It's like a top 10 receiver got injured and came back full health. He's gonna be top 10 again. Well, he's not. He's gonna be top 15 again.
But what about his first Titan season?
He was injured for most of it.
I don't know. I just know.
You always make an excuse for Keon Coleman being injured. He was injured.
Well, we haven't even gotten to that part yet.
Okay, keep going. George Pickens, T. Higgins, Brandon Ayuk, Jalen Waddle, Zay Flowers, Stephon Diggs, who I think Jaden would agree should not be a B tier. He's not good at all. Josh had him S tier. Josh is a.
I was joking a little bit. I'd have him low A, high B.
Nope.
Stephon Diggs,
He's low C.
and possibly S actually.
How?
The only reason people are low on him is because he
He's old.
was injured last
He's old.
year.
Old man.
He was injured last
Old
year. We were
man.
just talking about injuries. Stephon
He's
Diggs.
old. Calvin Ridley's not an old man.
Stephon Diggs is the greatest route runner of all time.
Cut that out.
He's the greatest route runner of all time. Shut up.
No, I don't want to lose fans because okay, we're skipping over Josh's stupid take because he'll never agree with us and we'll never agree with him, which is a thing that won't happen.
You guys can comment below if you guys agree.
Yeah, below, let us know who do you think is the greatest route runner of all time, Stephon Diggs or anybody else? Okay.
Stephon Diggs.
Okay, continue.
Okay,
from that
Chris
take.
Olave and Xavier Worthy end off B tier, and we're gonna keep going because we're on a time crunch. Top of C tier, we have Tank Dell, Jameson Williams, Deebo Samuel.
I think should be higher.
I think Deebo could get better, come back.
He's not gonna get. He's I guess.
Roma
he's watching too.
Dunze, Hollywood Brown, Michael Pittman Jr., who me and Jaden had bottom of D, but Josh had him in A. Keon Coleman, Amari Cooper, Jaden Reed, Christian Watson, Tyler Lockett, Jahan Dotson, and
We had Michael Pittman bottom of D.
bottom of C, middle
Oh.
C, and then bottom of C, and the last player is Keenan Allen.
I remember the year before, the year before this year. I remember Michael Pittman being very good at football.
He
Never
was,
had over
He was
1,000
decent.
yards.
I thought he did. I thought he was better than. I'm not gonna lie. From I guess I don't know what game I watched or whatever. But whatever I seen, I thought he was better than he was. But I was wrong about that take.
Let's all. Can we do one more thing real quick?
Yeah.
I want to all have one hot take on who's gonna be a top 10 receiver that wasn't last year.
All right.
I'll start off. My hot take, and this dead ass isn't because I'm a Seahawks fan. I genuinely think this. I think that Cooper Kupp and JSN will both be top 10 receivers. I think Cooper Kupp won't be top 5, but he'll come back. He'll be a top 10 receiver again. And I think JSN has top 5 potential. I think not this year, but next year he could be top 5. And if we ever upgrade from Sam Darnold, I think he could be a top 3 receiver in the NFL. Josh, you go.
Top 3?
Yes, top 3. JSN has that talent.
I don't think that's that crazy of a take. I'd say. So it's top 10. It has to be top 10.
No, it's just
A
take.
rising.
It's just a wide receiver take you have of somebody who's gonna be good this year that wasn't good last year, or wasn't.
Was mediocre.
Yeah, just like a rising player.
Okay. I'd say I'd say someone that I'm high on that I think is very underrated, but I feel like this person has wide receiver 1 potential, but I feel like he can't reach it because of who is the wide receiver 1 on his team. I feel like Jameson Williams has a lot of
That's
potential.
I agree with
feel
that take.
I feel like if he wasn't on a team with Amon-Ra St. Brown, I think we'd be talking about him very differently, and I think he'd be already a top 10, top 7 receiver in the NFL.
Yeah. All right, Jaden. Last take before we end.
I have 2. I think Josh Downs could be a really good wide receiver if he was, wide receiver 1. He had a decent quarterback and he was more recognized. And also, if he was never suspended, if he played all 18 games this year and wasn't suspended, I think Rashee Rice could definitely be a top 10 receiver.
I think Worthy's the one on that team.
I think.
Oh, also, one last thing before we end. Marvin Harrison's first season, fluke year. He's gonna have a top 10 season.
He's not better than Neighbors or Thomas.
I don't think he is. I think, but last year he didn't do too good. I think he's gonna have a top 10 year this year.
I
think last year was a fluke. And
I see him being a low 1,000.
Yeah, I think he'll have
wide
1,300. I think he'll pop.
No.
I think he's gonna.
I don't think he'll ever touch.
I think he's gonna break out. All right.
Wait, one more hot take.
Well, last one until we end it.
Amari and Hampton, you're gonna have a better season than Ashton Genty.
All right.
Well,
Well, we will see you guys in episode 3 Thank you guys for listening. If you listen all the way, make sure to drop a comment. Also subscribe. Follow the TikTok, Instagram, and the YouTube. So we will see you guys next episode.